What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Livestream. It is Thursday, September 26th, 2024. Gonna be doing some Red Dead Online today. Do some dailies, quick general dailies, and then we're gonna get into our coin search. Still have not found that last 1800 gold quarter. Even though I didn't stream yesterday, I did make my coin run. Went around the whole map, 40 plus spots checked, 0 gold quarters. So we're still sitting at 19 of 20, still waiting for that last coin set to have us max out the award. But we'll get to all that in just a little bit here. I do want to start with at least a few dailies, most likely like general dailies. But let's take a look at them. Let's figure out what we can do here. So under general today we have 5 chickens skinned, 1 crafted a tonic, 1 eagle plucked, 1 time finish a race in a race series, 3 non-player enemies killed with a maximum gun, 5 ram's head picked, and 1 Sean McGuire mission completed. So I think for today we're going to definitely the ram's head. I want to show everyone where you can get those. You can do the eagle, and we can do the crafting of a tonic. Take a look at the role challenges, even though I probably won't spend too much time on those while we're streaming today. Yours may look a little different from mine. If you're looking at this and you say, oh, I don't have 3 bounty targets looted, it's just because you haven't fully ranked up the bounty hunter role yet. So as we go through these role challenges, just kind of keep that in mind. The challenges I'm showing are going to be for players who have fully ranked up their roles, or at least have rank 20. Bounty hunter is an extreme example because it's like you can go to rank 30 on bounty hunter. But anyway, so for bounty hunter challenges today, it's 3 bounty targets looted, 3 eagle eye used to track a bounty target, 3 living bounty targets in a photograph. On a trader, 3 camp stews eaten, 6 large animal carcasses donated to crypts, 10 small animal carcasses donated to crypts. Collector, 3 arrowheads found, 3 collectibles sold to Madame Nazar, and 3 tarot cards found. Moonshiner, 2 moonshine bar dance for 2 minutes, 4 moonshine served to other players at a bar. You can see I did that one earlier with my secondary character. And 1 moonshine sold with 5 minutes or more remaining on the clock. It's also another one I've done did earlier with my secondary character. Naturalist, 7 crafted or cooked at a wilderness camp. 1 time don't kill an animal for 24 in-game hours. I was basically just sitting in camp while I got that this morning while I was waiting to go live. 2 legendary animals found using pheromones. So your pathway for 9 today, easiest pathway for 9 I think is these 2 here for sure. You should be able to do all 3 moonshiners. Maybe have to skip this one if you're in a public lobby. You don't have a posse to play with. You may have a hard time getting people to come join your moonshine. Visit your moonshine shack. Unfortunately, it's the unfortunate thing with griefers that too many people have gotten griefed and they don't fall for that trick anymore. So you may have some difficulty getting somebody, but you can do 2 moonshine. These 2 moonshine dailies pretty easily. Collector, all 3 of these are doable. Madame Nazar is in Big Valley today, just north of Strawberry. So if you're looking for her, go ahead and fast travel to Strawberry and ride up to towards like Hanging Dog Ranch. I can show that on the map, and we may even stop by and see her depending on where our coin search takes us later. Camp Stew is an easy one. 10 small animals is kind of an easy one, and 6 large animal carcasses is an easy one too. So you can do all 3 traders today pretty easily. Bounty hunter, you know, bounty targets looted. If you do enough bounties, maybe you can get 3 to loot, but I tend to shy away from these bounty hunter dailies. I think it's easier to do your 9 role challenges through Naturalist, Trader, Moonshiner, and Collector. Hey Cassie, how's it going? Monet, welcome. Good morning. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Orioles. Right now, at least. They were struggling for a while. But they got their team back together. Like, I don't want to say like, oh, injuries or whatever, but yeah, injuries. They got their starting first baseman back, their starting second baseman back, and their backup third baseman. But he had kind of become their de facto starting third baseman. So yeah, I expect them to perform a little better over the next few weeks than they did the last few. So we'll see how it goes. Playoffs in a few days. It's an exciting time for baseball. Let's get started with. I'm actually gonna eat some stew. It's like such an easy one to do. 3 camp stews. Blondie made superior stew earlier. We'll go ahead and munch on this for a little bit. Alright, like I said, I will show you where you can get your ram's head and your eagle today. I feel like those are probably the two. One that maybe people don't know about. There's actually ram's head. So I mentioned earlier, Madame Nazar is out by Big Valley, in Big Valley. I didn't know this, but I was just kind of looking around over there earlier with my secondary character. So here's where Madame Nazar is going to be, like right where the Word Creek is. And right down here, just on the south side of this road, is some good ram's head. That's not where I usually go, and not where I'm going to go for this character. Normally, for this character, I go right up here. There's a good batch right in Cumberland Forest, outside of Valentine. But yeah, I was surprised to find that there's a ram's head out in Big Valley. Alright, so let's do our crafting of a tonic. This is a pretty easy one. If you have a campfire at your camp, you can just go ahead and do this right here. If you need a campfire, go to Van Horn, kind of like right behind the buildings. I can show that in a second. Let's see, what can I even craft for a tonic? Special bitters, special miracle tonic, potent miracles. I have all this stuff. It's so funny, Blondie couldn't craft any of this stuff. She had too many. Special snake oil. I don't want to use my current though. Let's do this one. Wicked Pistols, how's it going? Good morning. I'm doing well, thank you. Dodgers need another win to clinch the division. I saw that. Yeah, they're playing the Padres. The Padres are giving them a little bit of run for their money, huh? They just need to win one, though, right? There's like, what, 3-4 games left? And they need to win one. That should be doable. It's crazy, though, with this third wild card. These teams, there's like a lot more teams that are left still involved. Alright, let's look at our ram's head. I mentioned Valentine. Goodbye, Blondie. We'll go to Valentine. Yeah, that's what the Yankees need to win in order to win the division over the Orioles. They only need one. But the Orioles are making them fight for it. They beat them Tuesday night, Wednesday night. I kind of hope, selfishly, I feel like the Yankees are going to win the division no matter what. I mean, it's only one game, right? But I kind of hope that if the Yankees are going to do it, that they don't do it tonight. Do it either tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. If it has to happen, I don't want it to happen while the Orioles are in town. I don't want the Orioles to have to watch them celebrate. So. Anyway, we're going up to Cumberland Forest. I showed this area a little bit earlier. Right underneath the sea here. Really good spot for Ram's Head. Let's see if we can't find 5. Hopefully I don't have to check on their spot. But yeah, we'll see what happens. The Orioles, you know.
How's it going?
2 weeks ago, I was like, what the heck are they doing? What a hot mess they are. They look pretty good these last 2 games. And like I said, I don't know if it's because they got players coming back from injury or whatnot, but I guess we'll have to see what happens. I don't want to do this moonshine thing. Alright. Should be right over here to the left. Good area for violet snowdrop. There's also some ram's head. There's a snowdrop. And there's a ram's head. I have too many of them, so we'll eat them. anymore. There's those two, huh? Alright, yeah, and then just sort of north of this spot, there's carrots over here too. Just walk along the road. And then over to the left here, forget exactly where. Yeah, there it is. And it looks like we might actually get all 5, so that's good. Am I getting credit for all 5 though? Yes, nice. Very cool. So there's your Ram's Head. Will, how's it going? Appreciate the like and the share. Well wishes for a good stream. Have a good day at work. Did I see Otani's at 56 stolen bases now? No, I think I saw. I forget when. He was at 53, I think, the last time I saw. Alright, we are going to fast travel to Armadillo. There is a pretty good, I don't want to say guarantee, but as close to guarantee as you can get, eagle spawn down this way. On the cross, top of the chapel. Cooch Chapel, right? Over by the T here in Austin. So if you fast travel to Armadillo, follow this road. This is a church chapel. Right on top of the chapel, there's almost always an eagle. And of course it's not there. That's funny. Was it afternoon? I can't believe this thing's not there. I'm gonna ride away, try and come back. See if we can't get this thing to spawn in. Yeah, 140 RBI. So I feel like that is the argument to be made, right? Otani has a lot fewer RBIs. He has more stolen bases. And then Judge has more home runs. But Otani was getting close to that, too. So it's like, that's where I let other people argue. I'm like, I don't know, man. The MVP could go to either one of them, and you can't really deny it. I could potentially see a scenario where they do a co-MVP thing. They don't typically do that in baseball, but they've done it in other sports before. But that's why when, like, you know, I see people on Twitter all the time arguing. It's like, Judge is having the better season, Otani's having the better season. I'm like, they're both kind of having really good seasons. So, yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we'll let the baseball writers sort it out. Braytech, how's it going? Welcome. That's exactly correct. Whoever ends up getting it will definitely be deserving of it. I feel like they're both having really good. I mean, 140 RBIs is just ridiculous. I don't know that I can remember a time where someone had that kind of production. It might be too late in the day for this thing. Oh no, he's up there now. I see him up there now. Alright, so then the trick is, don't shoot it while it's up there. Right? Because it'll get stuck. But it's definitely an eagle, it's a bald eagle. Just shoot above it, get it to fly off, and bang. There's your eagle. And then you pluck it, and that's your daily. I shot it with a varmint rifle, kept it as clean as possible. It was a 2-star, it stayed a 2-star. light feathers, eagle talon for it. It's pretty cool. So let's see. That is 3 of 7. Not gonna do the chickens. Not gonna do the race. Maybe as we're going around, if we find a hideout that has a maximum gun, I may get this one. Ram's Head we're good on, and then Sean McGuire. I may do that one later after the stream's over, but I'm not gonna do that while I'm streaming today. And as far as the role challenges go, I could always donate. I should have donated 10 while we were at camp earlier. We'll probably stop and see Madame Nuzar. But yeah, you know, I feel like let's get this coin thing underway. That's the big ticket item right now. Dailies 0.25 gold are nice, but I want this last gold quarter. So we're gonna I'm gonna go back to Armadillo, fast travel to Tumbleweed, and then we'll get started with this coin search. Just kind of riding around the map, looking for coins, seeing what we can find, hideouts, ambushes, defend campsites, those kinds of things. But our priority at the moment is 1,800 gold quarters. And then while I'm getting that all set up, I'm also going to put a poll up. I was fooling around with the Nintendo Switch yesterday in order to get ready for the new Zelda game that came out today. And I think, just maybe, I might start doing some Nintendo content on the channel. So we're going to do, would you like to see Nintendo content on the channel? And I misspelled Nintendo. Typo, really. Yes or no? You guys go ahead and vote on that. While I guess I'm kind of already set up for the coin search. I'm going to start all the way down here. Go to that side, I guess. Got a 7 for 7? Nice, dude. You did a race, huh? Was that on your newbie? Yeah, I was messing around last night. Morgan was supposed to have soccer practice, but it got canceled because we had some storms in the area. Nothing too bad, just some like light rain, but enough that it was going to make it not safe for soccer. And they're little kids. It's not like, you know, I think a lot of like pro soccer can still play in the rain, but they're like 8, 9, 10-year-old kids. So it was only practice. We're talking about practice. So we got home, and I knew I wanted to get. I knew that I needed. I guess I didn't need it. I thought I lost the controller for the Switch. Not like the red and blue paddles, but like the thing that holds them in place. The I don't know what's called, controller, right? I thought I lost it. Funny enough, later last night, I found it. But in the meantime, I was like, I don't care for the way the Nintendo controller feels. It's it's too like small, and I get why. It's not intended for necessarily adults. It's designed for smaller hands, like kids, right? So anyway, long story short, I ran over to GameStop, got myself a new controller, like an actual controller. It's not custom, it's a Zelda controller, so it's got Link on it. But anyway, I wanted to test out the capture card and the HDMI cable connection to the TV. So we did that last night. Morgan and I spent about 2 hours playing Mario World, or Mario Brothers U Deluxe. So, good times. I just got to thinking, I'm like, maybe I'll do some Nintendo content on the channel now. I can capture it on the capture card. Same way I would as if I'm playing PlayStation or Xbox. My horse is gonna die. They keep shooting my horse. Bro, I hate when the freaking campers don't help. Like, that was ridiculous. This guy is standing right there. Nice, 25 campsites defended. Yeah, soccer's cool. Finished third, Braytech, nice. The thing I like about soccer is I know just enough about it that I don't have to coach. I just sit there and watch Morgan play. But I know enough to, like, you know, like the other day this kid was like clearly offsides. One of the other kids on the team, the other team, was like clearly offsides. So I'm like, I don't know if they enforce that rule or not at that level. It didn't matter. They didn't end up scoring a goal, but. I think we'll always be softball first. But she enjoys playing soccer, so. It's soccer season here in the U.S. Fall time. It's always time for soccer. They started having spring seasons here too, but traditionally fall is our time for soccer. Or whatever else calls football. Alright, campsite defended. Successfully, let's move on. Played soccer since you were 10? Nice. Yeah, I played for a little bit. I played for like 1 or 2 seasons. It was not my thing. I always wanted to play football. Parents wouldn't let me play. I didn't think it was safe enough until I got to high school and I played. I always played like fall baseball, really. Soccer was just one of those things. I was never fast enough. You gotta be fast to play soccer. You gotta like be able to run for ever. I could never do either one of those two things. Yeah. I enjoy watching it though. The thing I really like about it, and I wish more American sports would do this, but they're not going to, is it's 45 minutes nonstop. Like, yeah, there's a lot of advertisements like on the side of the field and stuff like that, but there's no commercial breaks. I like the running timer. I wish American football would do that. Hockey, you know, hockey's more of a Canadian sport, but still, I wish hockey would do a running timer. Too many stoppages in play, especially in American football. I mean, they totally sold themselves out to the advertisers. So it's like, you know, you watch 3 hours of football, you may see like 20 minutes of action. I wish they would just have like a running timer instead, but all these different timeouts and, you know, in American football, it's like you score a touchdown, they go to commercial, they kick the extra point, they go to commercial, kick off, they go to commercial. It's outrageous sometimes with these commercials. But soccer never has that problem, right? It's just 45 minutes, maybe a little longer depending on the injury time. And then they go to halftime. That's when you get all your commercials in. And they come back and you get 45 more minutes of action. It's like, I think that's really cool. that flower over here. Oh, there's one of our arrowheads. The snake is over by that flower. What is this, rhubarb? Blue bonnet. Alright, 0 for 1. We gotta go over to Benedict now. On the... Not on the cliff, but behind the train station at Benedict is another metal detector spot. We'll go ahead and hit that up here. Sasquatch Man, thank you so much for the gifted membership. You are too kind. Thank you, sir. Really appreciate it. Good times and good vibes. You led the goal scoring for soccer in your high school? Nice. I never really did anything like that. I was all conference offensive lineman on our football team, our American football team.
My damn feet ache like a bad tooth.
But it didn't matter. Like you would have thought, like, oh, you must have played in college. No. I was good. I was good at the sports I played, but I was never like great at them. And I think I got started too late with football. I think if I had maybe played football a little more when I was younger, I probably could have played in college. But I thought I was gonna be a basketball player. I was so tall when I was young. Like 12 years old, I was beating up on these kids in middle school. I thought I was greatest basketball player ever. It was just because I was tall. Then I got to high school. Oh, nice maximum gun. When I got to high school, everybody was as tall as I was, so there was no more, you know, putting in rebounds and getting easy buckets. Really? That set him off? Of all the other guys I killed, that one set him off. Should be my daily done, right? Isn't that 3 kills? What is going on? Why did it only give me credit for 2? This is the other gunner. I'm not gonna mess around with him. That's our daily, but that's fun to do, so we're just gonna keep doing it. I love the overconfidence of these guys. He's coming at me with a cattleman. I'm on a maximum gun. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have fun watching you die. Like, no, you are not. No, you are not. Or last time I did this one, these guys in the tunnel were all jacked up. Dude, where is this guy? This guy's still over in Mexico? Hurry up, man. All your friends are dying.
I'm gonna shoot your stones off!
Can't forget about the fire bottles.
You'll be cold dead!
They ain't messing around this time. AJ, how's it going? Welcome. Alright, Cassie, take care. Enjoy your rest. Card down here. Isn't there one more? Yeah, there's one more guy to loot down there. Watching PvP Cat video yesterday saying some possible changes. Yeah, so we kind of talked about a little bit about that on Tuesday. Me and Braytech had noticed that the posse names had been changed. So it's interesting. I think it's hilarious though. So like, let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. I can actually show it to you visually. So like, it doesn't show you posse names, right? It just shows you the player name. But look at, if you join it or drop it, it still says the posse name. So I don't know, they changed it over here, but they didn't change it in the blue text that appears in the middle of the right side of the screen. So classic Rockstar freaking half-ass, right? You rejoin Blondie's Bandits. It still shows it. And then also it's weird too, so now it's showing her username, gamer tag, as the posse name. But then this is not hers, this is his. So if you look down the bottom where it says leader, it's CT Band 2002. This is his posse, but it still says Outlaws West Posse. So they totally, like classic Rockstar, they effing can't do anything right, man. And then as I didn't know, one additional thing that was in PvP Cat's video that I'll share with everybody, but I'll say because he created the video, that you should go watch his video and make sure he gets credit for it. Because I didn't notice this, because I wouldn't have noticed this. The horse names are no longer appearing over the top of your horse. I have my settings in a way that I wouldn't have seen that. So shout out to him for making me aware of that and really making everyone aware of it. He like messaged me privately or anything. I don't even know him, but he in his video that was another thing that he mentioned. And it's interesting. I kind of get it, right? It's like they're trying to get rid of some of the offensive names and stuff that people would use. And, people always find a workaround, so let's see how long it takes before people find another workaround here. But either way, I just thought it was hilarious that Rockstar didn't even get it right. It's like, I don't know who does their testing for them, but they need to get rid of either the employees that do it, or if it's a third party, they need to be done with that contract already, because there's no actual testing going on. Titchy Pitfall, welcome. Jose, welcome. How are you? You're in a race series, couldn't see either horses or player. Yeah, so I have mine turned off. I forget how I even did that, but somewhere under the settings. Is it no, it's not display. Maybe it's general. No, it's not general. Maybe it's display. Horse overhead and player overhead. I have those turned off. Posse name, all of it's turned off just because it's like back when I was playing in public lobbies, it was a way for people to join on you. Not necessarily join on you, but if I was like playing a public lobby and I'm riding around through Valentine and other players in the area, and someone sees like a stream sniper or whatever, sees their player name of the other player, they could join on that person and then come find me. It was a way. I saw it happen to Ducky one time. I think it was Ducky. Maybe it was Cap. One of the two of them were in Valentine and they rode past another player. And then, sure enough, shortly after that, someone joined on them to stream snipe them. So I turned that setting off a long time ago. Plus, I don't like the way it looks. It like kind of like a little bit of immersion breaking, right? I think it looks cleaner without all that nonsense information up there. Need to loot 3 bounty targets, so this will work. Alright, over to Benedict for another metal detector spot. But yeah, so it's interesting, you know, it seems like Rockstar's trying to. Right. I'm like, I looked right at Jackie. We were watching the PvP Cat video together in the living room while I was waiting for the state of play the other night to start. And I was like, dude, of all the things Rockstar chooses to spend their time on, man, like, that's what we're doing? Like, that's what they've been spending their time in Red Dead Online on? Removing posse names and player names, or over the top of like horse names over the top of this. It's like this visual nonsense because people might get offended. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing? Be another 10 years before we get content in this game, or you know, it took them a year and a half to fix the horse stable bug, but someone might have an offensive posse name. And again, after all this time, like, people have been having offensive posse names the entire time I've been playing, and I got started late. 4 years later, you're finally going to be like, dude, we got to do something about these offensive posse names. Fuck out of here. Yeah, one of the things everyone's been asking for. That's right. Dude, man, I have to laugh, otherwise I'll cry.
See you back, sir.
Freaking ridiculous.
See you around.
Alright, we gotta go back over to Tumbleweed. Oops, not settings. Forgot that I was looking at my settings. Not too far from where we fast traveled in, actually. There's one. There is another random metal detector. It's actually next to that little church building there. But yeah, I was just like, man, come on. But at least it was like, I guess on Tuesday, right, when we were talking about it first, we thought it was like a buggy thing or whatever. No, Rockstar did it on purpose. Heard so many reinstall the game again. Yeah, exactly. Oh, Red Dead Online is a safer place, and I'm not gonna have to look at posse names that might offend me. Let me reinstall the game, get loaded back in. Wow, we actually got enough arrowheads. Well, they only pulled like 4 spots. We had enough arrowheads already to complete the arrowhead daily. Unreal. Alright, back this way a little bit, just up the road piece is dedicated coin spot. Kind of below the G and ridge. $17.95 half eagle. Alright, over to Fort Mercer. There is a random spot against the wall of the fort today. So yeah, speaking of a state of play, I don't know how many of you watched that the other night. It was night for me. It was like 6 o'clock. But Ghost of Tsushima sequel officially announced. Ghost of Yotai. It's not a direct sequel. It looks like the lead character is female. I saw, it looks like maybe wolf companions in the announcement. I'm like, dude, take my freaking money. Like, as soon as I saw the wolves, I was like, just take my money. I don't know if the wolves are going to be similar to the foxes in the first game, or if they're going to be like true companions that follow you on like missions, actual like story missions and stuff. We'll have to see how that all plays out. But yes, but it takes place 300 years after the events of the first game. As far as we can tell right now, no direct tie-in to the first game other than the name. But I have a sneaking suspicion that they'll somehow reference Jin and his story. A lot of people on Twitter are talking about maybe through like the mythic tales, like Jin will become a mythic tale in the new game. But I could also see something where like maybe the female character that we play as is like descended from Jin, or like somehow she becomes like the mask wearer. Like the mask gets handed down through generations somehow. But I gotta believe somehow they're gonna tie Jin into the story. Takes place on the mainland Japan this time, like central Japan, based on what I was reading. And another very interesting chapter in Japan's history, actual like history. So I'm curious to see what they do with all that. But Sucker Punch for the win, man! Sucker Punch Studios is going to be amazing. I can't wait. 2025. So between that and GTA 6, there's a whole bunch of other sequels coming out too. Like I never played Death Stranding, but that's getting a sequel next year. Like next year is going to be a huge year for games. It's going to be freaking dope. $17.87 1-cent token. Nice to see someone wasted their time just to change Posse and Horse's names. It's not really hurting. Exactly. You were hoping to see the Days Gone PS5 version? Yeah, me too. I was surprised. They showed the Horizon one, which looked great. I mean, the other day I was like, they didn't really need to do it because they kind of already had an upgrade. But no, it looks really good. It's only like $10 to if you already own that game to get the enhanced version, which is kind of cool. But yeah, Braytek's right. Would have thought Days Gone Remastered would have been part of it. I guess we'll have to see what's happening with that. But There wasn't too much. Like I spent most of the state of play video, which is only like 30 minutes long. I was kind of like, I don't know about all this stuff. I guess if you enjoyed Astrobot, that's cool. There's a new DLC coming. Alan Wake 2 has a new DLC coming. Lego Horizon Adventure is something I've had on my radar for a while. We got a release date for that, November 14th, so that's exciting. And then the Ghost of Tsushima thing I talked about, and Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remaster, but more like Forbidden West, which is cool. But there was a ton of stuff in the middle that I was like, what the hell is all this? And dude, I'm sorry. No disrespect, I guess. Some disrespect maybe to people who play VR. I just couldn't do it. I look at those virtual reality games and I'm like, first of all, the graphics don't even look that good. And then you're constantly looking at someone's like cut off hand or arm. Like the second you reach too far for like an item or something, you see like Mickey Mouse hands. And it's like that would totally kill my immersion, man. I would be like, why's my hand cut off? So they got some work to do with that still, but it does seem like every time PlayStation has one of these state of plays, the bulk of the games that they're showing are virtual reality stuff. So there must be a market for it. I don't know. I don't get it though. Death Stranded 1 and 2 would be great for you. Love those games. Yeah, I gotta check them out. I just I watched Rad Brad play maybe for like an hour or two. And it wasn't necessarily grabbing me, but that could be the difference between watching somebody else play it and playing it yourself, right? Like, who knows? Maybe if I actually tried it, I would enjoy it. I love Norman Reedus, so that's a plus. It looked cool. It looked like it had. So it's definitely like you can't say that it looks like anything else. It's got its own feel to it, right? Very unique story and gameplay. So yeah, I should definitely check that out, especially with the sequel coming. Oh, we got the gold dollar, but not the gold quarter. Come on, guy. Alright, we gotta go back up towards Armadillo. Oh, that's weird. I've never seen this before, because we killed that eagle. That's the eagle drawing in the desert? Really? It looks terrible. We gotta go kind of like towards the D in Armadillo. First one is free for PS Plus. Like now, really? I don't think I have that level of PS Plus though. Right? What is it? What do you have to do to get the free game? Is it the lowest level? Because I backed mine down a while back. I did month to month at like the cheapest option, and then for Black Friday, I'm gonna buy like a whole year's worth at a discount. So, right, Bray Tank? Got the dollar. I need the quarter. Let me check on the results of our poll. Ooh, 55%. I don't want to end it. I just want to see it. 55 to 45. All right, so looks like some people would be interested at least. And I'm not gonna like let Nintendo take up all my time, But I'm very excited about this Zelda game that just dropped today. And playing Mario with Morgan last night was awesome. So I might, you know, maybe as we move forward with Nintendo games, we'll add some of that stuff to the channel. But it's not going to be like, I don't see a situation where I'd ever stream a Nintendo game over streaming Red Dead, right? So we'll see. Let that poll keep running. Hey Ian, how's it going? Welcome. Started to play RDR2 again after we said keep up the good work. Yeah, hey, thanks. And yeah, keep at it. It's you know, it can be tough. I will tell you, I took a long break from streaming this game because of a lot of the nonsense around like griefing and stream sniping and stuff like that. So, but like I said, don't let other people ruin your fun. If this is something you enjoy, see if you can hook up with somebody who has, you know, you can set up a poker table lobby or get a private lobby some other way. I think you can still enjoy it and not let other people ruin your fun. You don't see an Ian commenting? I remember a while back there was a problem with that. I forget the person's name, but some people said they weren't seeing it. It is one of those, like it doesn't have a PFP. It has like just the I. I wonder what's up with that. A lot of arrowheads today. It's like yesterday we didn't get hardly any arrowheads. Today we got a bunch of them. Alright, we need to go here. But in order to do that, we have to go all the way around. But, as we come through this section, there might be an ambush here. So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, so I actually was running this yesterday. I did my coin run. I was capturing it on the capture card, hoping that I did it really. It was like 3 a.m. I did like from 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. yesterday. I knew yesterday, middle of the day, I had some stuff going on, so I wasn't gonna be able to stream it. But I wanted to try and capture it, and it was just me riding around for a couple hours, not getting the coin I needed, so I ultimately ended up deleting it. But it was good to know that I can like capture all this stuff on the capture card. And then, like I said, later last night, I switched it over. I switched it, plugged Nintendo into the capture card instead, and it looked pretty good, man. It looked really good actually. So we'll see about this new Zelda game. We'll see about this ambush right now. Are the carts there? Nope. No cart. No wagon. No ambush. What level am I? I'm a rank 1000. Also, welcome Hamish. Welcome to the chat. I'm a rank 1000 max rank I've been max rank for over a year now. It was last August, I think. Ring. Don't really need that. Alright, over to... I think this is the old Bacchus place, right? Braytech, isn't this the... Didn't you just do a video on this hideout here? I always forget that this is called the old Bacchus place. Right here. On the upper level of the Manteca Falls. Manteca? I don't know. I always say Manteca. Yeah, old Bacchus place. It's so funny. I saw that as soon as I saw that video, the title. I didn't even watch the video. I just saw the title. I was like, oh, that's what that place is. I knew exactly the place, but I can never think of when I'm looking at it. I can never think of the name. So it gave me kind of a little laugh. I forget that's a hideout location too. I almost always have moonshiner stuff down that way. There's actually two right in that area. Right, there's the one I'm going to, and then there's one kind of like on the cliff over here that spawns in. Let me be closer here. It spawns in quite a bit. It's actually a dedicated coin spot where we're headed. No.
Hey, you there? Come take a look at this.
I hear a bunch of screaming. Somebody's got. Oh yeah, there he is. There they are.
What are you Say your prayers.
Can I kill the stranger? Oh, he didn't really throw that one far enough. Oh, I got the guy though.
Today is gonna end in hell for one of us.
Yeah, probably you.
Move in.
Oh, don't fall off the cliff. No, I want that back. I need that tomahawk back. Thank you. That was not my best work.
Oh shit. Damn you.
Whee! Kush! Guy fell all the way down that cliff. Yes.
Come on, please, let me loose.
Sorry, dude. You're gonna have to figure out a way to untie yourself, because I ain't got time for you.
Do something quick.
I think he
before
wants to go
any
like
more of them show
Armadillo,
up.
too. Definitely not going Armadillo. Sorry, bud. Heading in the wrong
Oh,
direction.
shit. You ain't gonna leave me like this.
Yes, actually I am. I told you already. Ta-ta. Hey Kratos, how's it going? Welcome. Have a few more hideouts to find still. I mean, there's like 30? They're on the roping map today because a few of them have the maximum gun. I mean, there's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just in like the desert. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, it's like 30, 31, 32, something like that. There's, I mean, I'm looking at the roping map. There's a ton of them. Do I actually have to rescue this dude? Is this gonna like stay on the screen the whole time? Because I killed some of the enemies. At some point this has to go away, right? Yeah, more than just a few. Ah, there it goes. Mission over. Rescue. The stranger was abandoned. Yes, he was. Oh, you're missing 3 or 4? Yeah, I mean, there's so many of them, man. There's ones that you forget about, you know, like down here. Everyone knows Gaptooth. You always get that Gaptooth one. But unless your camp is down here, you might not know about this one. Or you might know about it, but not get it that often, because it doesn't really spawn that often. Usually when I have my camp in Gaptooth, this one spawns all the time. Both these two right here. But yeah, it's just one of those ones you kind of forget about. So then there's a bunch of them all across the map like that you just kind of forget about because they're so far off the beaten path that you wouldn't think anything would spawn there. But been having some great chill RDO sessions this week. Just you collecting, sampling, freeing PvP bounties, and taking silly photos too. Nice, that's awesome. You don't have the Gaptooth Breeze one? Dude, you need to come play with me. I get that one all the time. I wasn't surprised that one spawned in earlier today when I was just over there. Alright, old Bacchus place. I feel like there's a card here. Yeah, that's the way to do it though, Kratos, man. Just chill. Go around collecting. $17.87 1-cent token. Alright, we need to go to the L in Plains. There's a metal detector spot there today. I'm gonna stop in at Thieves Landing though. I think I need to sell some gold teeth, but I definitely need some fire bottles. So we can keep this fire bottle enemies kill with fire thing going. Moonshine event over here. Is it the roadblock? Nope, that's the camp. Poison. No, it is a roadblock. I'm gonna skip it though. Either way, I'm gonna skip it. First time found a treasure map on a tree near there, south of Window Rock. Where is that? South of Window Rock. Over here? Yeah, I didn't know that there was treasure maps there. There's usually one over here on this tree. It's not there right now, though. Usually at nighttime. After moonshine deliveries, I checked that spot. Burnt Town? Yeah. Burnt Town wasn't so easy. I did a Burnt Town one the other day. I did a Burnt Town one, immediately followed by a Bard's Crossing one. And I have 1 gold too that I can sell. Restock on dynamite. And then what we're here for, fire bottles. Alright. Up to the plains. It's enough of the desert for one day. The other thing I did Tuesday afternoon and yesterday. Did I play yesterday? Story mode. I did more story mode stuff. So I'm through chapter 5 and into chapter 6 now. Arthur's officially sick. I did the hot air balloon mission with Sadie. And I was kind of going around yesterday and doing some, wrapping up some stranger missions. Like I did the final mission with Penelope Braithwaite and Beau Gray. I started working on some of the stuff with the veteran, Hamish Sinclair. What else? I did the first of the 2 money lending missions in chapter 6. So there's the one where the guy is the army deserter. The cart catches on fire after Arthur doesn't help him. But yeah, coming down to the wire. So I probably got like maybe 1 or 2 more sessions left of Arthur story mode stuff, and then I don't know if I'm going to do the John stuff. I'm really only doing the Arthur stuff, I think, to capture the footage for another Warriors video. I think I may hold off on the John stuff and just save it for when I do another replay in January. Had no lamp, so you would have missed it. Interesting. Yeah, that is weird. Sometimes you'll see them if you go into Eagle Eye. They have, I don't know if it's like red or if it's the usual gold flakes, but they do flake. It's just you don't, like you said, you don't ever think to look if you don't see the lantern. Alright, we're going over to this area here. Another random spot. Kind of doubling back a little bit, but it's okay. But yeah, while I was doing, I hadn't seen this in a while. Whenever I did that Penelope Braithwaite, Beau Gray mission, Course of True Love, right? Where you have to drive the train at the end of it. My horse used to get run over by the train all the time. And then for like the last 2 or 3 playthroughs, whenever I did that, it didn't run over the horse. Well, yesterday it did, and my horse died. So, wah wah. I hate when that happens. Anyone ever figure out the F crash? Started playing this again recently. It's still happening. That is a PC only issue, right? So I'm on PlayStation, but you're talking about a PC crash. I don't think we have any. We have members in the community here who do play on PC. I don't think they're here right now though. But I thought that had been resolved. I watch people play on PC all the time. They're not crashing out, so unless it's back because of some of the changes Rockstar's making. But I couldn't tell you honestly. I've never played on PC before. Sorry. Yeah, poor John. Yeah, John's gonna have to wait. was very good. Now you completed 1 arrowhead, 1 coin, traded in 3 wetland. Nice. Yeah, how you do? What's your? Are you almost done with those wetlands? I feel like you've been making really good progress on that. Wicked Kitty, welcome. Good morning. You reset wetland now on 9, so 38 to go. That's awesome, dude. Don't remember last time any of them had that error. Yeah, I haven't. This is the first time I'm hearing about that F error in forever. I thought that had all gotten sorted out. Up to the strawberry stables for coin. Dedicated coin spot. Oh, I started doing some of the stuff with the Widow, too. Charlotte Belfour in story mode. I did the first of those little stranger missions. I like to do all that stuff, so my strategy for that is do the hot air balloon mission, and then the next mission would be where you actually break John out, but he's going to have to stay there for a while, because once you do that, it makes it a little more difficult to travel around Roanoke Bridge area, so I usually like to do all the side stuff, at least as much of the side stuff as possible first. But I think if I end up playing tonight, I probably will go and rescue John first, and then we'll have to see if I end up doing the rest of the side stuff. I've reached the point with Hamish where I think I'm going to save that last mission for John so that he can have Buell. But we'll have to see what I decide. What? The wolf is like attacking the other wolf. Some stuff for the butcher. Oh, defend the campsite. I hate this one. I'm not gonna do this one. That's crazy though, Kratos. 38 sets to go on Wetland. That's like... I can't even imagine. I would like to reset that one time. That's my goal for this whole thing. Reset that one. Reset each one of the Naturalist awards at least once, so I can get the buckle or whatever. But yeah. Finally got your last bounty hunter daily. Nice. You end up doing bounty hunter dailies, huh? I don't care for bounty hunter dailies. I imagine you have limited options though, since you're... Do you have all the roles on that newbie now? I feel like you told me you don't have trader the other day, so I'm imagining you're waiting for a trader month, which may be November. Maybe next month too, who knows, but I don't think they're gonna do a roll next month along with the Halloween content. I mean, you never know, but I feel like we're gonna get a trader slash moonshiner month in November. Either way, though, I don't think you have all the roles. You don't care for bounty hunter, period. Nice. Yeah, it's, I mean, I don't mind it, but it's not the first thing I think to do. There was a time where I did a ton of bounty hunting, but then after you do them all so many times, it's kind of like, okay, this gets repetitive quick. So it's just not the first thing I think of to do when I log in. And I definitely don't like the bounty hunter dailies just because so many of them bug. Did I never get my third tomahawk back? Oh no, I did. I don't really mind any of the roles. Like you know, I think I like collector the best, but I'm not like, you know, I don't hate naturalist the same level that some people hate naturalist. I don't hate collector to the level that some people hate collector. I just kind of, you know, depending on what I want to do that day, that's just what I do. Alright, let's go over to the strawberry stop at the butcher real quick. You don't have either trader or moonshiner. Well, there you go. You need that month. I'm sticking with my prediction. Obviously, next month, that's an easy one. We should get some Halloween content, being that it's October. But then I think November is going to be moonshiner and trader. And then we'll round out the year with holiday-themed winter event.
I got the best meats and provisions right here. Dang,
I did actually pin this yesterday. The selling to the butcher, I got to 501. So I pinned that. I also bought some prime beef, I think. It was either prime beef or pork. Oh, no, it was venison for him. That was for Crip's Special Stew daily. So I get to sell that back to him now. 37, nice. That'll work. 4 hearts. And the 4 pelts.
Sheriff says you can smell my stock from the jail over there. Drive the prisoners crazy.
So yeah, up to 550 now on this one, which I think is 7, 8, 8. So yeah, so halfway to resetting that one for the 8th time. So you're not gonna get them on your new character, like at all? Is there a reason for that?
Come back and see.
Alright, up here, Monto's Rest. There's a good little spot for ambush. We'll see what happens. We did get that ambush on Tuesday, so we may not get it today. And then we're kind of making our way over towards Nazar. I may stop in and see her. Gotta sell 3 for a daily today. Plus I like to sell down my dupes to 7. Nope, no ambush. Just getting them one at a time. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Buy those rolls one at a time. No reason, just cause. Alright. That's cool. You know, they kind of screwed me up here a little bit. They want me to go back through Strawberry. Let's do it. Fine. There's one random metal detector spot over by Owangila today that they want me to go get right now. So we'll just go get that. That's kind of a pain in the butt. I wish it had given me that one first. The root generator is supposed to be efficient. It's supposed to make it efficient. Doesn't always work out that way. And actually, there's a dedicated coin spot right next to Nazar, so we're not gonna go visit her right now. We'll save it for the end of the run. Sold everything down to 7 last night. Yeah, exactly. But you got to get 3 cards. 3 cards today, 3 arrowheads today. So maybe they'll give you something to sell. Usually, if that happens, I'll just sell my duck eggs, because you know at some point you're gonna have to get 5 of those for a daily. Got bounded to level 11 today. Nice. Next month is all about Halloween CTAs for you at least. Yeah, same here. And I know you got your new character. You probably want to solo each one of them with her, but for me it's like I'm hoping there's at least a couple new Halloween CTAs for me to solo. If not, then I'm just gonna turn my attention towards the other games. Like, I guess it'd be nice to do a few of the older ones, but I want to do the new ones. I want to try and solo them. But with Zelda coming out today, and there's something coming out in October, now I can't remember what it is. But yeah, I feel like there's enough other things going on that if we don't get new Halloween CTAs, I'll be upset, obviously, but I won't. I'm not just gonna play the new ones. I mean the old ones. I'm invested in there being new ones. Hopefully there are. 1792 quarter. That's 2 of the 3 weekly items. I think we looked at this the other day, but let's take a look at it. Right, so you got your 1792 quarter, which is fairly common. The old Tom Gin, that's on the map every day. I think it's this Aubrey Onyx ring. I would be a little hesitant to sell the Nazar set. That's 1792 quarter, right? I have 8 of them, so that's common enough. But I think the ring is not that common. Yeah, see, it's a 5. And the alcohol bottle's on the map every day, but still. You know, if you don't have your alcohol bottles sets maxed out, you don't have your jewelry sets maxed out, I would hold off from doing this Madame Nazar this week. No Weibo to complete him solo? Really? Why are you saying that? Isn't your character like a 250 or something now? Hey, LB, what's up, man? How's it going? Welcome. Wiki Kitty struggle so badly not to ditch everything in game and run the map to find collectible stuff. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Abi will be so thrilled when this coin search is over. Like, if I can just get this one last 1800 gold quarter and be done with it, I feel like, you know, what I would probably do is start streaming with my other character. And just work on all these other remaining awards kind of off stream. But the coin thing, everybody's been kind of invested in for a while. I kind of I wanted to show everybody like just how grindy this is. Like, and you know, I said I would never do this. I said I would never go for all the coins. Here we are on the verge of completing it. But I don't know. Once collector's behind me, it's kind of like, what do I do next? I guess I can start focusing on trader. Make sure I'm doing resupplies and hunting every day, but I don't know. I kind of like to focus on. I would prefer right now to be doing bounties actually, and be focusing on bounties since it's still bounty hunter month. But I'm so caught up in this gold quarter thing, coin thing, that it's like I just want to finish it, be done. $419. Oh, on free aim. That's right. I would be curious to see how far you could get. I forgot that you're doing free aim on that character. Dude, I'd be willing to try a free aim one with you. I know that that's not the same as soloing a free one, but soloing one. But yeah, do a free aim challenge. Have you been doing any CTAs with that character? And if so, how have you been doing? Like, how far have you been getting? How many ways? I've had so many between Halloween and Christmas CTAs. Which maps could be new ones? Yeah, that's what we were talking about the other day. There were a couple spots we kind of picked out. A few spots we picked out the other day when we were talking about it. I would keep auto riding, but the train is there, I think, at Riggs. Yeah, I don't want to run into the side of it. Someone said Raskeller, which I think was a pretty good one. Right? Be very similar to Out of the Ranch. We still don't have one in LeCay. LeCay would be like a cool Halloween themed kind of map. And I think the big one that people wrote for is Van Horn. You know, it'd be similar to Blackwater with the water on the one side, and then there's a cliff on the other side, so that could be a little challenging. But if they did one in Annisburg, they can do one in Van Horn. I think those are probably the top 3 spots for people. Thieves Landing, maybe. Just kind of looking at the map while we're talking about this. Yeah, I could see there being some. I also wouldn't mind, like what they did with Valentine last year, where it was like almost a second Valentine CTA. And even they did the same thing with Saint Denis too, right? Second Saint Denis, you got the cemetery, and then they did the plantation one. So yeah, I could see them doing something similar to that. But I think there's maps. There's enough little locations. LeCay would be weird. It's maybe too small. But I think at one time everybody was kind of like, what, are we going to defend the people of this town? That's kind of silly. Well, they broke that, though. They broke that with the burnt town one, right? There's no people that actually live there. You shouldn't have to defend the burnt town from anything. But since they did that, now I feel like anywhere on the map's open. Defend Bard's Crossing. Defend Flatneck Station, you know? I don't know. Got to wave 9 in both Valentine and Strawberry, dude. That's awesome. Free aim with no aim assist, dude. That's awesome. Have you tried McFarlane's at all? Because to me, McFarlane's is always the easier one, the easiest one. That's where I usually do most of my like challenge testing. That's where I completed my first no minimap CTA. I feel like that's a good one to try if you haven't tried that one. All right, we're going right here. It's a random spot. We are just about halfway through, 25 of 49. We still have about half the map to check. But I'll be honest, I'm starting to get kind of a good sense of whether or not I think we'll get it. So we had the gold quarter earlier, or gold dollar rather, not gold, I wish I had a gold quarter. Gold dollar earlier. If we get like 1 or 2 more rare coins and it's not the gold quarter, then I'm going to start to kind of lose hope on today. Usually only get like 2 or 3 ultra rare coins in a run. Like the other day we got like 2 or 3 different quarters. So yeah, I'm thinking, you know, keep an eye out for that. We've used one of our bullets. We've used the gold dollar. Yeah, I would definitely recommend that. I think McFarlane's is the easiest one to do to solo. So therefore, it makes it easier if you're trying to do challenges. Like I actually finally got my pistol only challenge done there not too long ago, a couple weeks back maybe. Got the Don Breton the other day. His name is Maximus. Nice, I like that. It's a good name for a horse. That's I had a Maximus. I named one of my horses Maximus. It's named after the Maximus from Tangled, the Disney movie Tangled, which my daughter loves. One of my daughters. But yeah, you can't go wrong with a Breton. Definitely can't go wrong with a Breton. Fort Mercer would be wild for that. Free aim Fort Mercer. I don't think you could do it, man. I think a cannon would take you out. As you're trying to poke around the corner, you don't have enough time to... It's hard enough to do with auto aim assist on. Never mind being in true free aim. You would definitely be chewing on some cannonball. Another ring. Alright, dedicated coin spot north of Valentine. It's like around here. Under the train tracks. I don't want to go all the way through Valentine though. That's kind of a ridiculous path they're having me take. Why wouldn't I just go straight through here? You know? I hate how the GPS doesn't necessarily recognize all the roads and pathways you could take. You got more of the Bretons, got the red one. Nice. Blood Moon, oh, that's a cool name too. Yeah, I love it. I have this one and I have the brown one. Which, this is Punisher, the brown one's Goliath. I like big horses and I cannot lie. No, but all serious, I love the way the horses look. I love either the Breton or the Ardennes. And then the name Goliath actually comes from an old video game, a PC game I used to play years ago called Mech Warrior. I think it was Mech Warrior 2. Or maybe Mech Warrior was like a strategy game, and the Mech Warrior 2 was more of a first-person shooter, where you could like customize the mechs with armor and stuff. But the Goliaths were really cool mech, I guess characters. I don't even know what you would call them. Goliath Online. Nice. Yeah, I like the Bretons. Unfortunately, I don't have enough room in my stable for all of them, so I have the two that I have. This one and the brown one. If we had more stable stalls, I'd probably have all Bretons, all of the Bretons. But I have each one of the rank 20 roll horses. And then these two Bretons. I should take a look and see what else I have. I might actually have room for one or two more. But I've had the same 10 horses forever. I haven't bought a new horse in I don't know how long. At least not on this character. My female character, I've bought new horses. Such overkill. A rifle on a snake. More products for the Bitcher. Bitcher. Why did I just say Bitcher? Man. Half Eagle. Alright, over to Window Rock. There's a random spot today. see how many things spawn in to distract us. I feel like we could get the poacher. The moonshiner will spawn up here. That'll stop me from riding. Be a million little distractions. It's so weird. This area map shouldn't be that populated, but it is. There's lots of stuff that spawns in nowhere. Apparently a treasure map that I never knew could spawn up here. Yeah, I wasn't gonna take any chances. I was not gonna let that thing bite me. Normally it'll like kind of like fall down the hill and ultimately die. You don't have to worry about it, but that time it was in defensive mode for sure. And I would have sampled it, but I didn't have my warrant rifles on my horse, so. Playing RDO while you watch me play. Yeah, I think a lot of people probably do that. I know Braytech usually does that. He's usually out looking for collectibles while I'm out looking for collectibles. I think most people are either playing along or at work. I know I used to watch people play while I was in the office. Braytech's gonna play some Saints Row. Be back later. Alright, cool. Yeah, I should be on another couple hours, man. If I don't talk to you, have fun. Catch up soon. $145, nice. Yeah, I was thinking earlier while I was messing around with my female character that once I'm done with this coin search, I want to start streaming from her. She's a 643, 644, something like that. I almost kind of want to make a run at rank 1000 with her. I know I said I would never do that again, but I don't know. The thought has been on my mind lately of like, what could I possibly do for Red Dead Online streaming after I'm done with the... once I get this last gold quarter. Quarter. 1800 gold quarter. There's 1800 gold dollar, 1800 gold quarter. I need the quarter. Everything else I have probably 7 of. I don't know, I should take a look. I know I have quite a few of almost all of them. Yeah, 8s and 7s. Yep, I have at least 7 of everything, including the gold dollar now. That's crazy. I'm not supposed to have 7 of every coin. I sold these down yesterday. This was at 10. I sold these down. Even my New York tokens were at 9. I had to sell those down. It really is this little elusive gold quarter, man. It's like kicking my butt. I just want this stupid thing. Get done with this, man. This has become so tedious. Alright, we have to... Why would I go... I guess it's 6 to 1, half dozen the other. I might actually just ride this. Oh wait, there's something dead over here. What's dead over here? Why is there an X on the map? Corpse. What corpse? Is the boat there? Oh, the boat is there. This is the stranger thing. You know what? We're gonna light these dudes on fire. Give me some fire kills. This guy, you gotta be careful though. This guy quick to jump on the horse. Looks like he's dead already though. Something's dead. What's dead? I don't want this dude to get on my horse though. I don't want to actually do the mission. I just wanted to kill some guys. Sir, go away. I've saved you. Now you can hop in the boat, take the boat to Don's Ranch. You don't need me. Hey, Xbox Criminal, how's it going? Welcome. Oh, we're not going there. We're going all the way over to Forward Rise. I'm gonna just ride. I'm not gonna auto ride it. I will manually ride through Cumberland Forest. Again, this area here, Cumberland Forest, is great for your Ram's Head daily. I showed earlier in the stream exactly where I get mine from, but they're kind of all over this area. Hideout. Another hideout with a maximum gun. I got my 3 kills already, but I kind of want to do another one. Get more. Maximum gun kills. You gotta take advantage of those when you can get it. First, let's grab this coin. $17.92 nickel. Not what we need.
You won't die too quick, I promise.
Let me see your innards.
See my innards. That's a weird thing to say. Like, you might have to buy me dinner first. Actually, might not end up using the maximum gun.
Ain't never met a fella.
I hate this table. It's in like the worst spot. There you go. I got it.
You got some women folks you can have fun with.
There we go. Got some throwing weapon kills, maximum gun kills, and fire kills. And I can't run in the door.
I do every one of those.
Shut up. Alright, let's loot the ones we can. Might not be too many of them. The ones that are crispy you can't loot. It's one thing I hate about the kills with fire. What happened here? Why is there a floating lantern? Ah, nice! This guy died in the chicken coop, man. That is disrespect. What? Just loot him. What are you doing? Oh, I need an alcohol bottle out of him? And dynamite? Dang. Alright, we gotta go down to the oil fields for coin. Dedicated coin spot down this way. See if we get what we need finally. Halfway through this thing. On like day 5 of it. Day 6, whatever. Good God. Card over here too, we'll grab that.
How do you do, mister?
I do just fine. Alright, and then I was gonna skip. Oh, nice, we got 3 cards. Get that daily done. Kind of just checking off dailies. I was gonna skip this moonshine roadblock over here, but there's a metal detector spot like right next to where they are, so let's maybe do some sniping. It's raining out. Pretty terrible shot with a sniper rifle, even when it's nice weather out. I'll try it with the rain going too. Make it even more difficult for myself. Yeah, PlayStation has some great games. And that's not to say that Xbox doesn't, but me personally, I came up on PlayStation. I have an Xbox, I just don't use it that often, kind of for the same reason you're saying, Kitty. It's like, if I want to play something, usually the games that I'm attracted to are on PlayStation. So, we were talking a little bit earlier about like Ghost of Tsushima and the sequel that they just announced. It's coming out next year. There's 2 games in the Horizon series, 2 main games I should say in the Horizon series that are both great, I think, in my opinion. And then the 2 most recent God of War games are amazing as well. So there's 6 games right off the top. I mean, the second Ghost of Tsushima game's not out yet, but it will be soon enough. Where is this guy? Spider-Man games. The Spider-Man games are PlayStation exclusive as well. Those are 2 great games. 3 great games really, if you include Miles Morales. I'm not one for the whole like console war thing, but I just, you know, for my personal taste, my personal opinion, I think PlayStation's better. The games. Alright, let's check this spot. Yeah, that's the nice thing about the PlayStation games is eventually they do come out on PC, and the graphics usually look amazing. So I guess you don't technically have to have a PlayStation, but if you want to play them right away, you do. Just picking some creepy time here real quick before we get back to our coin search. This stuff is here, so we'll grab it. Over to kind of south of the oil derrick is a metal detector, random spot, so we'll go over there. I would like to, at some point, get into PC gaming. I have, well, it's about 2 years old at this point. I do have a pretty decent PC. I just use it mostly for editing videos, capturing from PlayStation, and then editing videos. Wow, it's like a super even split on those votes for the Nintendo content. But surprised to see, not really surprised, I guess. 23 votes, so that means 12, at least 12 people who voted would be interested in Nintendo content. Right. Graphics on Red Dead look amazing on PC more than, yeah, oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've seen it on PC. I don't actually have it, but I've seen it. And it does look, it's so good. I mean, it's like so much better than anything Xbox or PlayStation could ever do. Yeah, the Xbox does have like a foggy look to it. It's really hard to explain to people who don't have Xbox. But I noticed that when I was playing Red Dead, for some reason it's almost like a smoky look, right? It's really weird. And I tried messing around with all the different graphical settings I can mess around with. I could not get it to look. I think it looks better on PlayStation. Even it definitely looks better on PC, no doubt. But I think it looks better on PlayStation than it does on Xbox too. So I don't know why that is. But I noticed exactly what you're talking about. All right. Up to Emerald. Emerald Ranch has a coin today. Maybe that'll be our spot. Underneath someone's dirty laundry. We're at 32 of 49, so we have 17 more spots to check, which is kind of a lot, but like I said, the more I get rare coins that aren't the 1800 gold quarter, the more I feel like we're not going to get it. But we've got, I mean, almost all of, well, the eastern portion of the map, really. At this point, the central portion we're kind of done with. We do need to go back west and into Big Valley one more time before we're done here. There's 3 spots over that way. So, we'll see. 17's kind of a lot. Or I guess technically almost 2/3 of the way through the search for today. If you stream it, the fog wouldn't show up. Oh, interesting. So it's like just on the TV. See, I found when I was capturing from the Xbox, it still had that kind of look to it. I did a little series, maybe like 10 parts, 10 separate videos of stuff I captured from my Xbox character and uploaded it after the fact. I haven't tried going live from Xbox yet, or live from the PC while capturing from Xbox. So, but this is straight from PlayStation. I don't stream from PC, at least not yet. Maybe starting next year I will, but I say that every year. I never do. So we'll see. But yeah, I didn't care for the way it looked. I don't know. It's really hard to explain. What I would like to do is if I can get, I gotta change my setup a little bit. I got cords all over the place. It's not, I kind of just like, I had a PlayStation 4, then I got a PlayStation 5, and then after a couple of years I got a second PlayStation 5. So I've kind of just been like plugging these things in. It's like a puzzle. Just kind of like piecing it all together. But I think my setup is pretty much complete. Because I was just plugging these things in and not actually, like, didn't have any kind of design in mind for it. It's just a mess right now. So I think at some point, if I could get all that looking nice, get the cords tucked away, get the consoles and everything where I want them, for like a new setup, modified but new setup, then I might not only stream from PC, but also get the video, the video camera going. Like we have like me live on video. Like I want to do that kind of stuff, but I'm kind of limited by my space at this point. So 1792 quarter. That dang 1792 quarter keeps coming up. But yeah, I could see potential next few months where maybe I do some rearranging. I don't know. I've been talking about it for such a long time. I feel like people who've been following the channel forever are like, yeah, right, Outlaws. Lie to yourself all you want to, Outlaws. Don't lie to us. Alright, so we're going up there. I put the map on the railroad, underneath the railroad track here in the overflow, Heartland overflow. It's a random spot. Yeah, I just needed to like unplug everything and get it to where I really want it to be, and then replug it all back in. But I got a pretty decent setup here. I've got like 4 inputs and 4 outputs on this little, it's called a matrix. It's kind of like a switcher. Most people know a switcher for switching between 1 and 2 inputs and outputs, but this one has 4, and it's all customizable, so I could have like, you know, the Xbox going into 1 and have it on a small screen, but then I can switch it over to a big screen at the same time. That's typically what I do when I'm editing videos. I edit on the big screen, so it makes it easier to view things and edit things. But yeah, it's you know, like I said, it's been piecemeal. It's collected over time kind of stuff that I want to reorganize. And I feel like once I get it reorganized, then we can start doing some actual live streams from PC with video and all kinds of other fun stuff. I've got a lot of ideas, I just don't have the setup for it at the moment. I'm happy with the technology I have, I'm not happy with the layout. The 10th anniversary of this conversation? It hasn't been that long. Haven't been streaming that long. It's maybe like the 3rd anniversary of this conversation. Yeah, I just the room I'm in right now is it's a tiny room, and there's a queen size bed in here. So it's like a half office, half spare bedroom, and you know I've seen some streamers stream with their bed in the background. And I wouldn't mind doing that. It's the layout of the room where like the bed's like right smack dab in the middle. I'm kind of crammed into like a corner over here. It's not a very good. It would not be a very good look if and I've streamed with the camera before, but I've used the PlayStation camera. I have another like better camera, and I'm wondering if maybe we could have like a 2-camera setup, kind of show some different angles of things. There's, like I said, there's some ideas. I have some ideas. I gotta get my act together and start moving stuff around at some point. Regular day for plug seagulls. You read it as the other day for the daily. Yeah, pluck seagulls. Plug seagulls. Obsidian arrowhead. That's kind of a rare thing. I only have 5 of those. Agate. What am I missing? The quartz. Yeah, I got no quartz arrowhead. That's fine. I don't necessarily care about arrowheads. All right, over to Black Bell story mode. For those of you who are unfamiliar, Black Bell in online is down here for some reason. But in story mode, she is kind of by the H in Marsh. Right over there. Under the shack in the bayou. Is that where my 1800 gold quarter lies? Let's see. Yeah, Feng Shui consultant. Yeah, no, we're good there. The foot of the bed faces away from the door. It's just the way this room is designed. It was never meant to be a bedroom. It very much is going to be a bedroom if we ever list our house for sale. But it's not. It's supposed to be like an actual office, and for the longest time it was. But then we had kids. And now it's kind of like a spare bedroom / office. Yeah, no worries. I know what you meant. Yeah, those pesky kids. You know it. You know it. Nothing alters plans like having kids. 1789 penny. There's a flower here too. There's also a random diggable spot. It won't have a coin in it, but it's somewhere over that way. I'm gonna go grab that real quick. Might have like an arrowhead or something. I saw it on the map, but it's all. I already clicked it off, so it's not part of my route, but let's see what this is. A feldspar arrowhead. Alright, I'm gonna step away for 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Alright, let's get back on the road. Is that a black bear over there? Snake? Where did my horse freak out from? Oh, it's a snake over there. I see it. In the mud. What kind of snake is it? Maybe I need a sample. Diamondback. No, don't revive it. Sample. See, Kratos, I'm so out of practice with sampling that I just try to revive the snake. That's not a daily, right? Revive? I don't think I said that. No, 7 crafted. Alright, let's go up to Van Horn. This little mansion has a random metal detector spot at it today. Metal. Oh, Kratos, you missed it, man. I don't think you were here the other day when Morgan was streaming with me. Morgan's obsessed with doing British accents, so hopefully next time she's with me, and if I remember, I'll have you critique her British accent. Yeah, I got a sample.
Hey there.
Oh, maybe this is an ambush.
Well, you can see. Is there
Let's see.
any way you can give me a ride? Fine then. Si no me va a ayudar, déjeme.
Nope.
Dios mío, no, no, no.
Not an ambush. Yeah, I didn't need that Diamondback sample. At least I don't think I did. But they took it. No, she's just been. Well, yeah, actually, so we did, but this was before. So maybe like, I don't know, over the summer at some point. Maybe like 3 months ago. She started like talking about her water bottle. Get my water bottle. But we went to see this British band play, and we were talking to them after their set, and got kind of like hearing that accent then too. So I say accent. It's not really an accent. It's your language. But you know what I'm talking about. All right, so nothing there. We got to go over to Butcher Creek for a dedicated coin spot. It's technically like right here, but we'll park on the side of the road, side of the path. Yeah, yeah. I could never do the whole thing. I'm fascinated by how you'll have all these like British actors who can do spot on American accents, like even specific dialects, like New York. I mean, there's some British actors who have a better New York accent than like New Yorkers. So yeah, but it never works the other way around. There's no Americans that American actors that can do good British accents. But I'm constantly like being surprised. You'll hear like a actor in like an American TV show do an interview, and they're like, you hear the accent, and you're like, oh, 25 of these trampled to death. He shot my hat off though. I would say he probably won that round. But yeah, it's like you end up like, holy crap, that person's British. Yeah. But she thinks it's funny. So she was doing it a little bit during the live stream last week when she was home last Thursday. And I told her, I was like, oh, Kratos isn't here to tell us how good your accent is. It's not. I can tell you it's not. It's about as good as mine. I think mine might actually be better. Alright, over here on this ledge. Let's see about this coin. They ain't killed that dude yet? Rescue the stranger? That guy should be dead. I don't know, and it's funny you say that because I told Morgan the same thing. I said, gold quarter or gold dollar again. Shoot, that almost definitely means we're not going to get the gold quarter today. I explained to her how there's like different accents depending on where you are in England. I don't know exactly what part of England that they're from. Unfortunately. They were cool though. The guy who plays guitar and sings is like 7 feet tall. I'm not kidding. Like, I'm not exaggerating. He's actually 7 foot 0 inches tall, which I don't know what that translates to meters or centimeters, but very tall. One of the tallest people I've ever met. And it's not. I'm 6'2", 6'3" on a good day. It's not very often that I feel small next to somebody. This dude was huge. Yeah, it was last Thursday's live stream, the 19th, I think. But she's so funny. Her and her little friends from summer camp. Thought they were being funny with their British accents. They're called Tiger Cub. It's all one word. Tigercub. Tiger Cub. Not really that well known, but they were out on tour with a band from that I used to love like 20 years ago. This band called Chevelle. They were opening for Chevelle here in the States and in Canada. I feel like if they played as well the night that we saw them, they probably have a whole ton of new fans because they were very good. And I expect that they probably grew their fan base by quite a bit from being on this tour. No, I know. Well, so you're originally from Zimbabwe, but you have an accent. So you've been living in England, maybe not your whole life, but I imagine from a pretty young age, right? Like, and not that you need to tell me your whole life story if you don't want to, but I'm curious because I know that you're originally from Zimbabwe. Hey, Epic Story Hub, how's it going? Welcome. So we're going up, I put that marker on the map there. There's actually two spots over here we need to check. One is down the hill here, and then one is down the other side. This part of the trail is at the top of a ridge. But there's two random spots, one on each side of the road, so I usually just park the horse in the middle. Years, yes. I mean, that's kind of what I figured. You picked up a little bit of the accent, and that happens too. I mean, if you're in the States, where I live in the Northeast, there's very specific accents just in like our 5 states. I feel like, and I'm not being biased. I don't think I'm being biased. Connecticut has the most normal of the accents. Rhode Island and Massachusetts, especially like Boston area, has a like very specific accent. New York has its own accent, although New York's not technically, I guess it's still part of the Northeast. It's kind of like its own thing. It's not really part of New England. But New York has a very specific accent. New Hampshire and Vermont are more like Connecticut. It sounds a little more normal. But like I lived in Texas for a while. And when I was in Dallas for 2 years, and I feel like I started picking up a little bit of a Texas accent. And then, of course, I moved to Baltimore, which has a very specific regional accent. I never really picked up much from there. Thank God, I can't stand the Baltimore accent. Nothing against anybody who's from Baltimore. or that area of Maryland. But that's probably my least favorite accent in the world. But yeah, I mean, I spent a year in India, so I'm sure I've probably picked up a little bit of an Indian accent when I was there. Did I say a year? A month. A month in India. But it happens. But my point is, it happens. You pick up on everyone else's accent. Brighton. They're from Brighton. Yeah. Yep. They're good people too. That Jamie dude. That's the guy I was talking about. 7 feet tall. He's a good dude. Talk to him. After talking to him for like 5 minutes, I feel like I know him forever. They have a very interesting style, but it's cool. They sounded great for three-piece band, man. Three-piece band is hard to do, especially live. Most three-piece bands, when they go live, they get an extra guitarist to come along with them. Not these guys. So where is Brighton? Is that like near London? I never got a chance to ask them. We started talking about kids. He has a young son at home, which I can't even imagine being overseas with like a 7-month-old at home. Alright, so we struck out those 2 spots. We've got 7 more to go. I'm not feeling real great about this. We pulled 2 gold dollars so far today. The more rare coins we pull that aren't gold quarters, the more I get worried about it. But we gotta go over here. It's like a little tree. Gold dollars instead of gold quarters today. See what happens in these last 7. Southern accent, people always look at you. What did you say? Yeah. Yeah, I picked up a little bit of a Texas accent when I was living there. I also picked up, I say y'all a lot. I say y'all a ton. I didn't get to the joystick fast enough on that one. It's alright, I got my rifle out though. Come on, get some. We'll save it. It's a 2-star, but we'll save it. Yeah, I probably say y'all more than any person from New England that you've ever met before, just because I lived in Texas and then also Baltimore. Baltimore, it's like just south enough that they say y'all. My downstairs neighbor when I lived in Dallas was from a small little town of like 300 people in Louisiana. She had a super thick accent. I mean, she was like Miss Southern Belle. South Coast town, only 2 hours from central London. Okay, cool. I've heard of it before. I think I probably heard of it in, interestingly enough, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you spend more time in England than you do in Scandinavian countries. But I think I remember Brighton being one of the towns they mentioned in Valhalla. I saw, speaking of Assassin's Creed, I saw Assassin's Creed Shadows got pushed back. It's supposed to come out next month, or October. I keep saying next month. I guess October is next month. It's almost October. It's almost this month. But no, it's supposed to come out the end of October, I think, and then it got pushed back. So, that not good. $5. We need to go. I'm gonna do some of these, and you guys can't even see this, so it doesn't matter. But this wants me to go from here down to the well in Lemoyne. But there's a couple other ones that are kind of like along the way, like outside of roads. So I think what I'm gonna do is just fast travel the roads. Okay, get a wilderness camp. Allow me to fast travel the roads? I don't know. This area is kind of sketchy for wilderness camp sometimes. Oh, looks like I got it. Sweet. Yeah, y'all. Y'all's like mates. From Southern Illinois, small town, 2,000 people. Yeah, she was from um, I guess it was like technically where Purdue Chicken. I don't know if it was headquartered there or if it's just had like a big presence there. But she lived on like a little chicken farm, so we got to see like all the baby chicks. And yeah, it was like I said, like 300 people. And it was wild because she lived in Dallas, now she lives in San Francisco. So she went from a town of 300 people to all these major cities. But she's funny. She's good people. I haven't talked to her in a while. I should send her a text message. I'm gonna craft some horse meal here for my 7 from a wilderness camp. Get this naturalist daily done. But yeah, I don't even know what our smallest town here is in Connecticut, but it's more than 300 people. I think, being in a town of 300 people like that is probably the smallest town I've ever been in. Not that I grew up in like the city either. I've always kind of like lived in the suburbs. Um, until I moved to even Dallas. I guess I didn't actually live in Dallas. But yeah, it's fascinating to me that there's like 300 people. I mean, I know people who have like 300 people in their close family. Like my wife is from Queens, and she grew up in an area where they all see each other. And between the grandparents, the parents, the kids, and the kids' kids, it's all like there's over 300 people just in that one block. So it's interesting to me whenever I think of someone living in an area where there's not that many people. More trees than people, right? Gavin. Your mom is mad she can't play a new Assassin's Creed game because she doesn't have an Xbox to run it. She still has an Xbox. She needs the old one. Well, that's what they're gonna do, right? They're gonna make it. It's like next gen. But it sounds like they've been having all kinds of issues. I mean, I know there was like a lot of backlash when they first made the announcement about the game because a lot of people were like, "Dude, we've been waiting for you to release a game set in feudal Japan so you could play as a Japanese person." And then Assassin's Creed decided to have like I'm not even sure if it's like an African person. I thought I read something about the guy they tried to base the character on was originally from Africa and then went to Japan during the war, but he wasn't really that well known. Like Ubisoft was trying to pass it off like he was like this big central figure in Japanese history, and then somebody from Japan was like, no, not really. So I don't know, man. Either way, there was backlash, and they tried to address that recently, and then it's like the game was pushed back. Then in the midst of it all, you got Sucker Punch announcing their Japanese-based game that's very similar in playstyle. So, I don't know, man. It sounds like Ubisoft may be hurting. But yeah, I had it. I mean, I had it marked down. I've played the last few Assassin's Creed games. Assassin's Creeds. I don't know what the right way to say that is. I enjoyed Valhalla. I still think Odyssey was better. I think Origins was better too, actually, of the recent AC games. Actually, I really liked Mirage. I wish they would go back to like. It doesn't need to be 200 hours and all this other nonsense with like I think there was 700 different collectibles in the Valhalla game. Mirage was nice. It was a smaller map, fewer collectibles, fewer side quests, really good story. I enjoyed Mirage. I would welcome more Assassin's Creed games like Mirage before I would the ones like Valhalla. But I had it marked down, and I crossed it out. Oh, New York token. Now we're definitely not getting a gold quarter. That pretty much seals the deal. We've had 3 ultra rare coins. already today, so I doubt we're going to get any more. 4 more spots to check. I crossed it off of my October list. Was it October? Or was it November? It was November, and actually I didn't cross it off yet, but I did write it down. So I have like a calendar I keep right here next to me, printed out calendar. I wrote down next to the December 31st slot, I wrote down AC Shadows February question mark, because they might still push it back. It might get delayed again. Usually what happens with these Ubisoft games, most games actually, they announce a date and then they end up pushing it back. They added more content to Mirage? They did? I didn't know that. I have to check that out. Your mom played all of them, maximum out to 100%. Nice. Yeah, I think I platinumed. Did I platinum Origins? I forget if I platinumed Origins. I know I platinumed Odyssey. And I know I platinumed Valhalla. And I did. I played as much of them as you possibly can. In fact, Odyssey's part of the reason why I'm sitting here talking to y'all right now, because that's what got me back into gaming. That and like Skyrim. After only playing just like sports games for a long time, I got back into like open world games with Odyssey. And then I went back and played Origins. I kind of did them in like a weird order. But yeah, I like those Assassin's Creed games. It's just a lot of times they are stuffed with bloat. Like there's a lot of side content. Like I said, Valhalla was the worst. I mean, it got to be so tedious going through and making sure you got rid of all those cursed areas and solved all the Animus puzzles and all that stuff. It literally was like 700 or 800 different little collectible / mini quests you had to do. It's just too much. Like there's no need for that. Alright, dedicated coin spot here in the well. Liberty Quarter. Okay, we're still pulling ultra rare ones, but again, not the right ultra rare ones. So that's 4 now. 4 ultra rare coins we pulled. No gold quarter. All right, for these last 3, we need to go over back towards Wallace Station and Big Valley. I say back towards. We weren't really that close to it before. I'm going to fast travel. Let's go to Valentine. You could do either Valentine or Strawberry, I guess. But we gotta go over by Wallace Station. Her gamer tag is Sly Assassin. Nice. That's cool though. Like my parents hated me playing video games. My mom would never play a video game. I mean, we had like a Mario, like a Nintendo, regular Nintendo with Mario that they would kind of play, but more casually than anything else. But I don't see my mom ever playing anything. Never mind Assassin's Creed. Alright, let's auto ride this. Not sure why he kicked to the side like that. Hey Chad, how's it going? Welcome. Your wife hates you and your son playing video games. Yeah, I don't think Jackie cares for it too much either. Lady Outlaws. I don't think she's opposed to it per se. She's actually pretty decent at some games, like Cool Borders, and then freaking dude, Dr. Mario. Lady Outlaws will kick your ass at Dr. Mario. I was shocked at how good she is at that game. Um, I thought for sure, just because I play video games all the time, that I would like at least do decent against her, but no, she kicked my butt. Um, but I don't know. Morgan and I were sitting here playing Mario last night, and I thought for sure she was gonna come in and shut it down at some point. And then it got to be like 8:45, and I'm like, I wasn't gonna tell Morgan she had to go to bed, but Lady Outlaws was right there, so I was like, hey, what are we doing? Like, should she be going to bed soon? And Lady Outlaws was like, nah, she could play till 9:30. We were having difficulty with this one castle in Mario. We finally got it. We finally beat it at like 9:15. So I was like, all right, let's wrap it up. You can go to bed now. So. Can play music as loud as you want, loud enough. She turned it up for you. She played video games. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, that was the other thing. The music. My parents would always freak out. I played. We would usually have our band practices at my parents' house in their basement. So they were constantly complaining about it being too loud. But in the same breath, they let us do it. They let us play. Pretty much every Sunday we would have like all day band practice sessions, rehearsals, and writing sessions and stuff like that. But yeah, I guess they never really complained, so I should just be happy. Alright, so this is, of the 3 remaining, we have 1 random spot and 2 dedicated coin spots. This is a random spot. Right up here, good little treasure map area. Not the pull, but I feel like I always get the treasure map over here. Where the chest is usually over here. Let's see. Oh, card bracelet. Alright, last 2 are dedicated coin spots. 1 is like really close to Madame Nazar, so we're going to save that one for the end. For this next one, we got to go up to this Millsap claim. Millsap claim, whatever the heck it's called. There's almost always a hideout or a bootlegger event up here, so we'll see as we get up closer. I mentioned this the other day, on Tuesday I think it was. I don't think I've ever been up this way when it was a coin spot and not had something spawn in, so the other day that Moonshiner event spawned in on me. So your husband plays too? Yeah, see, that's the thing. Lady Outlaws is not really... She's good at Dr. Mario and Cool Borders, but I would never assign the title of gamer to her. Like, she's a lot of things, very talented at a lot of different things, but I think if I stepped away and told her, here, play this, but don't die, she would probably die in the first 2 minutes. But that's what the kids are for. One of my twin daughters, Morgan, she loves to play, so she asked me this morning as she was getting ready to leave for school. She's like, are we going to play Mario later? I'm like, no. We're going to play Zelda later. There it is. Moonshine event, as predicted. I cannot get into this cave and get out of this cave without having to deal with these dudes. Whether it be Moonshine or Hideout. Almost always enemies up here. Do I have fire bottles? No. Well, I have a couple. You can use a couple of them. If I remember correctly, these guys did not come out of here and I had to go in. That was weird. Shot a bullet, but I didn't hear it. Sounds cool, Tiako. Look at him going the wrong way. Guarding the wrong way. Oh, look out. Oh! Just in the nick of time. Oh, I can't. There we go. I didn't have a good angle to throw. I was like, my hand was at the top of the cave. Mine, whatever this is.
You best be praying over there.
Oh, yeah, I'm praying. Praying for you to hurry the hell up so we can get back to coin hunting. Why did he go down there? I'm not down there anymore.
I will put you down.
Oh, yes! That was awesome because I went up the side of the wall a little bit. Oh no! That's a wrap. Alright. No, don't jump. Thank you. I loot this guy already? I must have. Oh, I saw the 1800, I got excited. 1800 halftime. That is not what I need. Any more to loot? Loot them all? Oh, he's crispy. What about this guy over here? I thought I looted this guy. No, I guess not. Ooh. Alcohol bottle. Nice. That guy's crispy. Alright, let's get out of here. Did not get the coin we needed. Got one spot left to check. It's over by Madame Nazar. And Big Valley. Right, kind of here. At the moment he's playing DayZ with a big group of people. Nice. Oh! Can I not get up here? There we go. What's the other side look like? Treacherous. Yeah, I don't know about all that. This way. Slightly less treacherous. Guess we're sliding down. I am going to die. There's no rock for me to hide on top of. Bro, that closing speed is unreal. I don't know how I survived that. Whew. Loud bear. I'm actually playing online. Exactamundo. This is not story mode. I forgot the Wii. Wii! Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, they're loud. I have my headphone audio turned down quite a bit because I noticed if I have it up too high, I'm like yelling as I'm talking, and that was still loud. Like that was still super loud, even if my volume turned almost all the way down. Yeah, I've got between story mode and online, I think I have like 17,000 hours in this game, maybe even 18 these days. Who knows? 18,000. I still enjoy online. I feel like if you're a new player, there's plenty to do. But after 2 or 3 years of playing, then it does absolutely get a little, I don't want to say lacking, but repetitive. I kind of try to find new stuff to do here and there to keep me going because I just like the setting. I love, like, even right now riding around this valley here at nighttime is cool. So I kind of like find excuses for me to ride around the map every day, which is what I'm doing right now. I'm looking for one more 1800 gold quarter, and I'll have all of the collector awards maxed out. Hopefully I can find some other reason to ride around the map every day once I finish this, which hopefully will be with this coin. Nope. Too many 1789 pennies. Alright, so that's like day 5 in a row now. I'm trying to remember last time I got a gold quarter. Right? I didn't stream last Friday. Or maybe I did and then I waited Saturday and Sunday. I did not do my coin search Saturday and Sunday, but we did the coin search definitely on Monday this week, definitely on Tuesday. I did it yesterday. I mean, it's at least 4 days in a row now of not finding what I need. So, for those of you who are maybe new to the channel and don't know what we're doing, I have this coin award pinned here. It's a collector award. 19 of 20 coin sets sold. If I go into it, you can see I have all these other collector awards maxed out, right? They all have X and gold. This one, it's got the X, but it's not gold yet. I need that one last coin set, and I cannot find the last gold quarter in order to get it. So it's been pretty crazy. I do not do PvP. I did a little PvP 2 years ago when I first started. Not like heavy PvP, but I would go into like King of the Castle and a lot of the PvP free roam events just to try and get like awards and stuff. But or dailies even. I haven't done probably anything PvP related in like 6 months, and I'm just fine with that. I'm just not interested in PvP. Alright, so we gotta sell 3 to her for a daily anyway, but I also have a ton of stuff I need to sell down. Like 8 of that, I can sell 1. These I can sell down. I always try to sell down to 7. Just in case for some reason, like say tomorrow coins is a daily, and I pull 3 of these 1792 quarters, it's not gonna like prevent me from getting my daily done. So 7 is like the magic number.
But the whole set is worth your while. Well.
I had 8 gold quarters, dude. That's It's so aggravating. Like, not only is it aggravating to
Charming but
not get the gold
commonplace.
quarter, but it's just like
You're a
to get
few
all these
those,
other
huh?
rare coins on top of it that I have no need for.
Quite
Like the other day, 10 Liberty
mundane, but
quarters. I don't
I
need
will
10
take it.
Liberty quarters. I just need one gold
Very
quarter.
well. I pay more for the whole set, you know.
I'll try again tomorrow. I'm probably not going to stream
But
tomorrow,
it's
but I'll
worth
try
selling these as
on
a
my own
set, you
time.
know.
If I get it, I'll post a video of it.
I
But
confess, I underestimated
I
you.
was hoping to do it during a live stream.
Not a bad find. Ah, yes. It is worth seeking these out.
Maybe tomorrow will be the day, right? Stay positive about it. Maybe tomorrow will be the day.
Charming but commonplace.
Yeah, Madame Desire, right? This is my girl right here.
Not a bad
She
find.
loves me because I bring her all these coins and stuff.
Quite
Send her all these sets.
mundane, but I will take it.
That's how you get to
Very well. I
$2.4
pay
million
more for
in
the whole
this
set,
game.
you know.
And rank
That-
1000.
But the whole set is worth your while. Alright, but it's worth selling these as a set, you know.
I probably need to buy some flight feathers from her too.
Well, the tea leaves told me it would be a good day.
So I sold 3. Let's just let these notifications run through. This is 2 of 3, but I sold all 3. I sold more than 3 actually. Alright, and let's buy some flight feathers. Probably just gonna round out some dailies and then call it a day here. Oh, I don't need to buy flight feathers. This is everyone's girl. Dancing for me right now. She's not always dancing for me. I know she's always dancing for Ducky. Dirty Ducky, another streamer in the community here. If you guys don't know who that is. Alright, so let's look at dailies. I did all 3 of my collector dailies, 8 of 9. I guess I could go dance at the Moonshine Bar. Or sell 10 to Chris. Let me see where, Blondie was awfully close to a wagon. Blondie's my other character, my female character. So if you hear me talk about Blondie, I'm just talking about my, secondary character who's here in the lobby with me. I can't get a wilderness camp for some reason. Is there activity in the area? There we go. Dance at the Moonshine Bar or sell 10 smalls. I don't even know if I have 10 smalls, quite honestly. Let me see what her camp looks like, though. It was close to a wagon the other day. Oh, there we go. Oh, 99. What?
Gonna be out of supplies before.
Yeah, I don't have
too
10 small animals, though. I have this bear pellets you can have. Alright, let's go to the Moonshine Bar. We'll dance.
long. I'll take whatever I can get.
We'll get that 9th daily by dancing. So yeah, no chickens, no finished race. And I didn't do the Sean McGuire mission, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I have enough gold at this point. I'm back up to 523. I don't necessarily need to do every general daily. Plus I've already got the award for 7 of 7 maxed out, so. Oh no! You got hit by an alligator. That's not fun. Let me close out the poll. 55% of people said yes. They would welcome Nintendo content on the channel. 54%. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, I was gonna do it either way. I just kind of wanted to see what people thought. Gonna play some Zelda later today. The new Zelda game came out today. I'm gonna capture that. I may start uploading little Zelda videos here and there. Not gonna let it take up too much of my time. I'll probably always stream Red Dead one way or another. May not be every day streaming Red Dead, but I like streaming Red Dead. It's one of the easier games to stream, you know, I got really comfortable playing and being able to keep up with chat and stuff like that. So I should have clarified that probably when I posted the, like, Nintendo content is not going to take the place of PlayStation content or even Xbox content. If there's good games on any particular system, I'm gonna check it out. Right, we don't need to sell. We need to dance. I'm an old school Zelda guy, so I'm very excited about this new Zelda game. It looks very much throwback to the Zelda games that I like. Nothing against people who like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom, but that just wasn't for me. I don't like that style of Zelda game. I would love to be dancing in celebration of having found an 1800 gold quarter, but this is more of a dance to keep the depression away. Sounds so dramatic. There's one. Alright. 2 for 2 and 9 for 9. Full gold bar. Day 27 for me, so when I come back on Monday, it's going to be day 1 again. But I'll have a treasure map, at least, tomorrow. Just got to do one more daily tomorrow, and I'll have a treasure map. Alright, let's toast it out. Appreciate everyone being here today. I know we didn't get what we were hoping for with the gold quarter, but had fun all the same. Love this game still. Cheers to you for being here. I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. If you forgot on the way in, if you wouldn't mind on the way out, hitting that like button for me, it is much appreciated. If you're happening to watch this on the replay, new to the channel, and you like Red Dead content, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn those notifications on, and set them to all. Like I said, hoping to be back on Monday with more Red Dead streams, but don't know for sure, so the best way to make sure you stay up to date on when I go live or post the videos is make sure you're subscribed, have those notifications turned on and set to all, and hopefully YouTube will send you a notification when I do go live or post a video. Once again, thanks everyone for being here. Until next time, take care. Bye.